In the 1980s, the BMW M3 was seen as one of the ultimate enthusiast cars, and it was pretty much unstoppable in its class on the track. But then in the 90s, the M3 was more associated with a means of transport for estate agents and bank managers. Well, now BMW have combined the edge and aggression of the first car with the power and comfort of the second to produce the all-new BMW M3. Straight away you can see they mean business with the new car. 18-inch wheels under flared arches, gorgeous bonnet bulge housing the all-new engine, huge front air dam and those M5-esque exhaust pipes. And if that doesn't tell you this is an M car, there's a lovely little M3 badge on these retro engine vents. Now, a few years ago, if you'd have said to me that I'd be driving the latest BMW M3 in the south of France, I'd have laughed at you. And why? Well, I used to be an estate agent, so I would have then gone to try and sell you a mortgage. But that's all in my past now, and the Lord above has finally forgiven me. But I wonder what I would have made of the car all those years ago. Right then, sir, madam, you know what as estate agents say, location, location and location, that's what it's all about. And I think you'll agree that this BMW looks superb in any location. Nice plot for some development work there. Anyway, moving through to the interior. As sir and madam can no doubt see, there's ample living space, and we've retrimmed all your furnishings in this lovely red leather. Now, I have heard a few comments that say this interior is a little bit dull, but I'll tell you what you can do. If you can live with that, I'll throw in a full set of carpets for you. So I think you'll agree, a cracking option there, even for the first time buyer. Oh, isn't that a neoclassical Georgian lean-to with a hint of Victoriana? I think it is. Make a few quid there. Has he gone? Thought I got rid of him years ago. The first thing you'll notice when you drive this car is the noise, or more importantly, the engine note. When you put your foot down, that is absolutely superb and exactly how a sports car should sound. Really lets you know you're driving something a little bit special. Now, up front there's an all-new 3.2 litre straight six engine, producing over 340 brake horsepower, and as you'd expect, massive amounts of torque. And that pull has really got to be felt to be believed. It's fantastic. Now, although you'll have most of your fun in this car with the needle up on the red line, it will pull you around town in 6th gear all day long. Now, as well as the new engine, we've also got a new suspension system. It's stiffer, it's a wider track front and rear, and it sits lower than the previous car. And that makes for an absolutely superb, very stable ride, and there's bags of grip. And this model now also comes with traction control, which you can switch off, but that allows the less experienced driver to still reap the benefits of all that performance. Now, 0 to 60 time on the M3 is a staggering 4.8 seconds. Which is even more impressive when you consider that this car is actually heavier than the model it replaces. Now, with all that power and weight, I know what you're thinking, it's going to be able to stop. Well, this car will actually outbrake most supercars, and you'll get from 60 to 0 in a very impressive 2.6 seconds. Hello, can you let me out, please? I thought I got rid of him last time. Oh, no. Now then, whilst it might be a little bit dark in here, it's certainly not too cramped, and that's another fantastic selling feature. You're getting practicality with performance. Now, sir and madam, if you'd like to have a look on the interior, we've got, hey, what? I think that's known as being gazumped. Now, there's no doubt that this new M3 impresses at every step of the way, with its looks, with its sound and with the way it handles, but it's also very impressive in the price department, because at 38.5 grand, well, it's pitched alongside the likes of the Lotus Exige and the Audi S4. But if you look at the performance figures, whoa, well, it's right up there with the Porsche Carreras and the Lotus Esprits. Believe it or not, people ask me, do I regret leaving the estate agents? What do you think?